Hey everyone, I'm back with another RimWorld stream. So, I kind of got a little carried away, and when I was off stream just like 10 minutes ago, I went and I prepared a sort of kill zone area, because I know we're going to need one sooner or later. So I figured I might as well sort of plan one out, because otherwise it would just take like, 10 to 15 minutes of in-game time, or stream time I should say. So I've got that kind of planned out. As you can see, I forbid it all other than the electrical stuff, so I'll have to wait until I have enough resources, because right now I have no steel, and I do have, I think, a little bit of components, but steel-wise, I'm not prepared for that whatsoever. So, anyways, main goal right now is we don't have any food. I think I kind of abruptly ended the stream last time, but the main issue is we have no food whatsoever. So the main goal is to try to find food somewhere. Now I know we've got these thrumbos here, which I think I set them to be tamed right before the end of the last stream, but I'm gonna cancel that just because, I mean, we don't even have the food for these stupid little pet animals, so yeah, at the very least, I need some sort of food is the main goal. I can slaughter some of these guys because we've got so many animals right now. I think I want to keep the cows maybe and try to just get rid of all these goats. Yeah, because we've got a bunch of random stuff, and I don't know. I guess I feel bad for killing the does, but what else are we gonna do? We don't have the food right now. I'm just gonna, I don't know, kill a bunch. And I guess I'll keep these right here. Yeah, that looks good to me. So I'll just let them do that, and then after that, we're also gonna have to hunt something else because we don't really have enough food right now. I think we just had that toxic fallout, and I think I allowed sowing, yeah, just recently, but the toxic fallout kind of killed everything on the map, as you can kind of see here. Toxic fallout was not a pleasant experience at all. We've got more research, but yeah, I don't have time for research. I'm gonna fast forward for now because there's not much we can do. Oh, let's just move that off screen. That was a little horrific, I guess. Oh, quest hidden installation treasure. Also, I'm going to check something real quick. Sorry. Be a slight pause here. Also, I'm going to check something real quick. Sorry. Uh-oh. Might have heard me twice there for a second. All right, then. Oof. Just noticed something dumb. So I noticed somehow on YouTube, and this keeps happening on YouTube specifically, I keep accidentally putting RimWorld with the I as a capital I, so it looks like an L. So it looks really dumb then. I'm just going to change that real quick. No one has really come in yet, so I guess this will only really affect the VOD viewers. Yeah, I must have made the same issue on YouTube as well, or on Twitch as well, I should say. Oh. There we go. I fixed that. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. So we have a quest active, apparently. Hidden installation treasure. Jesus. So, you've learned of an ancient complex nearby that is said to contain ancient treasure. You can break in to collect the loot inside. Be warned, these kind of structures can contain a variety of threats. In addition, your activity at the complex might draw unwanted attention. So that's something we're gonna have to keep in mind. Oh wait, I think this must have appeared a while ago because I think it says we only have an hour left to do that quest. Let me check again. Oh, it says we've accepted it. Well, we didn't accept it. I think this is a part of a mission of ours, maybe. Yeah, we must have to do this quest no matter what or something. But yeah, I know we have this worshipful village thing to do as well. So I guess I can do either the worshipful village or that other quest that just popped up. Yeah, I just killed a bunch of these animals, not because I wanted to, but because I had to, because we're out of food, more or less. That actually did get us quite a bit of meat now that I'm looking at it, though. We have so much weed, too. I guess we can try to start making the weed into something useful. I think I just made this room here. Yeah, I just got done making this little room here. I'm not sure. I know you can make the crafting spot right here. I think you need to you need to research drug making or something to actually have the proper way to produce drugs. I guess I'll make some joints for everyone. I guess the one thing good about the joints in this game is that it, you know, it improves mood, I guess, just like real life. So, might as well designate that to be done. What drugs do we have? Some psychite tea. We must have gotten that from someone that we killed. And I think I just made those 4 joints right there. That's likely where that came from. Ugh. Alrighty then. So yeah, we're making this power grid at least for right now. And like I said, we really need some more steel, so this right here I think is probably the closest and best position to get some. So I'm gonna designate that for right now. And I forgot, we've got these 2 new prisoners. I should probably try to convert them first, and then I'll worry about recruiting them. I think I've had them for a little while. I probably just forgot about them completely last time around. Holy shit. We've got 25 chicks. That is insane. Yeah, I really wish there was a good way to prevent the chickens from making fertilized eggs because... Oof. Let me see. I'm just gonna look at my next research priority. This right here could be pretty good. We can make the chain shotgun, heavy SMG, and the LMG. And then after that, we can go into the more high-tech weaponry right here. But yeah, last time around, I think kind of towards the end of the stream, we unlocked the ability to make turrets. So I planned some out. Oh, there we go. There was some, like, what do you call it? Pre-war debris right here. So I deleted that stuff. And made some turrets. Let me forbid all that. Although the slate wall could be good to make right now, though we don't have slate, so that's the other priority. Let's get some more slate designated. There we go. Hungry pen animals. Yeah, they've been hungry for a while, I think. Although so has most of our colony. We did, you know what though? We honestly got a lot of meat from that. Yeah, the goats that I slaughtered, which I think was all of them, but the goats got us a decent amount of a decent amount of food here. I'm gonna set these 2 emus to be hunted. The only issue is they are quite far away, and as has been shown in this playthrough, emus are like the devil incarnate. Yeah, and of course they're on the 2 exact opposite ends of this planet here. What do you have? Light machine gun. Well, you should be able to do a decent amount of damage in a short time, I'd say. I'm gonna keep a close eye on him. If he aggroes the goose, the emu, not the goose. I think geese are also known as being some pretty nasty animals, but that's not quite what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah, I figured as much. All it took was one shot. Or one hit, I should say. Okay, we got a shot in the leg, though. So the bonus with that is the emu can't quite rush us as quickly as it normally does. Come on. Come on, Trumpet. Yeah, I'm gonna have Trumpet keep running. Let's hope all our other guys will be able to help out. Sob here got some shots in. We better be able to take this guy out. I'm really thinking. Okay, there we go. Good job. I just know that we need food right now, so my priority is to get food as quickly as humanly possible. And honestly, it might be, I guess I'm going the PETA method here, but it might be more humane to just kill a bunch of these animals because we've got so many. I hate how they keep making more chicks. I wish we could just, you know, prevent fertilization, or I don't know. What would you do? I guess you could almost like the same thing you do with cats and dogs. You could spade and neuter the chickens. I don't think that is how, I don't know if that's the right terminology, but they keep making so many chicks and we don't have the food to feed them. So I feel terrible for this, but I really don't know a better way to solve this without... Oh, of course. Yeah, I figured this emu would also aggro us. Although we took out his lung and its body is almost destroyed, but it still seems like it's going strong. Okay, I got these three here. Let's see if I can help. Okay, let's see if you can get one more shot. Nope, you cannot. Alright, I want everyone to help out down here. Yeah, of course, Poppy's getting killed by the emu. These emus are literally the most, like, strong enemies in the game. Like, these emus would give the mechanoids a run for their money, I feel like. Okay, could you just get incapacitated? I almost want... Yeah. I wanted Poppy to go down sooner than she did because I knew she wasn't gonna have a chance against that emu there. Jesus, I feel like I don't know, were the emus always this strong? Because I feel like the emus, they have like a massive strength buff compared to earlier in the game, or I guess I don't really remember for sure. But I feel like you almost need 5 humans to contend with one emu at this point, when I feel like in real life you could just grab the emu by its neck and snap, and that's gonna be the end of the emu. Alright, so let's rescue Poppy here, who of course got slaughtered by the emu. I think, is Jabari like majorly wounded? Because Jabari seems really slow. I kind of wonder, because Poppy here is already pretty injured. I'm just trying to see if I can properly save Poppy. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know, animal starvation. We've had that for quite a while now, unfortunately. What are you doing, Jabari? He was just standing there, doing absolutely nothing. Good job. But yeah, I made this huge set of walls around our base, but I think I need more entrances like this, otherwise it becomes impossible to do anything on the map, I've noticed. So I'm going to try to make some more slate doors here. The only problem is then this becomes like, it's a weird thing where enemies would rather attack a set of like 5 doors in a row, even if it's harder to to destroy them than it is to destroy one wall. It's just this weird thing in the game that's always existed where enemies tend to see walls as being impenetrable, whereas doors are always the focus on destroying, generally. Yeah, I know, Poppy's not doing great. How's your health now? Death in 2 hours, so not spectacular, I'd say. So you just did the hauling, but you are also doing the tending. Let's hope we can save Poppy. Okay, Poppy should be good as long as you don't screw up immeasurably. Yeah, we did good there. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make some like double or maybe even triple wall like access points around the map. I know I've got this one here, and well, this is just gonna be our kill zone entrance. I figured Poppy was gonna get some form of infection or another. It was kind of inevitable to me. So let's do some tending. Did you just get a second infection? Yes, you did. Good job. We could actually make some flooring here, which would, well, it's a little too late now, but it would affect the, what would you call it, the infection rate of injured colonists. Yeah, the shoulder infection is doing worse than the torso infection for sure. So now I'm gonna have to keep an eye on Poppy here, although I've never tried this yet, Preach Health. And you know, this might sound like crazy right here, this Preach Health thing. Well, yeah, you can't walk. I think is she just unconscious, so I guess if she's unconscious, there's nothing I can do when it comes to this. Visitors. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. Yeah, you can keep butchering. The best we can do right now. I really don't need this iguana either. I know we randomly recruited the iguana quite a while ago, but there's no reason. There's no reason to keep the iguana around. It's just taking up food and space. Yeah, ever since the toxic fallout, a lot of animals seem really hesitant to rejoin the map. Like I said, I know we had the, what were they called? The, God, I forgot their name. The bighorn dudes, that's the word. I know we had them a little bit ago, but I don't think keeping them around was, I don't think trying to tame them was worthwhile. I think I'm gonna make a, well, I don't know. I think I will actually. Let me move that real quick. I'm gonna make a second butchering table, and the reason why is that if we have a lot of food to butcher like we do right now. Yeah, the rooster just randomly died. Let me look at the infections here. Yeah, you're definitely good with your torso. Your shoulder, okay, you've caught up with the shoulder, so we should be good with Poppy here. Visitors are leaving. That's fine with me. And if I swear I signed this earlier, I guess no one has had time to do it. Yeah, we need slate a lot. So yeah, we just got a bunch of food from slaughtering all of our extra penned animals, so we should be good on that for a little bit. I'm gonna hold this open so they can eat some of the grass and stuff, although I think they're just gonna end up eating potatoes, most definitely. Or the potatoes that are still just the, what would you call it, the foliage part of the potato. I don't know what the specific word is. Also, I just realized I screwed this up. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I somehow counted completely incorrectly here. 3, 4. Yeah, I should have done it to here. This is such a stupid thing, but it's gonna irritate me. I guarantee you it's gonna irritate me. So I'm just gonna fix it this second. Is this even symmetrical? I guess that's a good question too. That's symmetrical there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I just wanted to check here. Because I just realized it was not symmetrical and I was immeasurably irritated by that. Alright, your torso's fine. Your shoulder, you're fine. Yeah, Poppy should be fine. Well, you just got tended to again, but you should definitely be fine. Okay, why did you... I guess you were hungry, but... a little odd that you just got out of bed to pick up food. Yeah, you're definitely fine. I'm surprised you were even able to be conscious for that, now that I'm thinking about it. It's really annoying when your pawns here are on the cusp of a mental break, so you keep getting the ding every 5 seconds because it's going between no mental break and a minor mental break. I know it's a really dumb thing to complain about, but I've just personally noticed it. There you go. Pen not enclosed. Yeah, I know. I let them out so they don't all starve to death. It's crazy though how much food animals eat in this game. Like, gee, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I know in real life cows eat, like, I don't know, God knows how much more cows eat than humans. It's just a pain to have to deal with. I know if I really want to, I could just slaughter every animal we have, which I've pretty much already done almost. I think I'm gonna go all in on the cows though, because then I can I can manage cows a lot better than I can manage the chickens, because the chickens just breed endlessly and they don't have a great amount of like nutritional value. Yeah, she started to roam away, so I'm gonna hold this closed and allow our dudes to move them back. It's just good every once in a while when there's not enough food to allow them to, you know, enter the, I guess, general part of the map and then go back to their little pen after a bit. It's interesting how they actually use the sleeping spots, though. I mean, they're just animals. They shouldn't really know the difference, but that's kind of funny. Like, I just made these two, and they're like, oh, yep, that's a sleeping spot. I'll stay there. Sounds good. Detected a... Yeah, I know. We've already found several of those logging sites. They're not really too useful for us. Alright, alright, alright. Jackal is no longer incapable of walking, yeah. Figured as much. Well, I don't know why I said I figured as much. Doesn't really matter for us. I think Begu still never got converted, did they? I know I need to really, like, stare at Begu to get a proper amount of, religious convergence here. Convergence? Oh, Woodpecker just got converted. So you can start being recruited then. Oh, you too. I think? Wait, what? I thought both of them just got converted. Oh no, that's the target. I see. I see how it is. Low food. Lots of blood. Gonna have a few people clean for a bit. Oh, looks like Jackal also got converted now. Yeah. So let's recruit them both. And we do have 3 empty bedrooms, so if we can get Jackal and Woodpecker here, that should help us out in the long run. And I'm gonna BRB real quick. If and you don't mind. All right, I'm back. Looks like as soon as I'm back, we just researched gas operations, so that'll give us some slightly better weapon choices. So let me pause for a second. Oops. Jesus. I can get my mouse and my keyboard properly oriented. Okay, so it looks like, I don't know, what do I want to do? We need a machining table for one. Kind of necessary. What? Oh, that's why. I'm dumb. I'll just make this a pretend crafting spot for now, I guess. Kind of dumb, but might as well do it. I think we'll want an electric smelter as well, just because there's, you know, the map always has a lot of slag, although I think there's less slag than there used to be now that I'm looking. Like, slag used to be all around the map, but it looks like it's no longer as much of a natural resource as it used to be. Like, I remember there used to always, no matter what, be a huge amount of, you know, random slag and all that crap. Now I'm not really seeing any at all. Low food. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Well, is your thing still way out here? Yes, it is. I figured as much. I like how someone went all the way out here to grab that meal, I think, that she dropped. But they didn't bother, obviously, grabbing the main weapon. But that's just how it is. Huh. Should I do tube television? I mean, it'll help out with people's mood as far as, you know, entertainment is concerned. I know I was going to start doing more art, so let us, well, let's see here. The main question is, what resource do I want to use? I guess granite, maybe, because granite's the one thing I haven't really used for anything else. Let's make, I don't know, let's start it with small sculptures, because those take the least time. So let's do 4 small sculptures. We'll make them out of granite, and we'll just see what happens. Minor break risk. That's fine with me. Huh. Does seem like our cooler, well, I think it's just people are entering and leaving this room so much, our coolers are having a hard time keeping up. Do I have enough steel? Oh, wow. I think they must have mined this whole thing down here. Yeah, this used to be a whole steel area. So I'm gonna assign some more steel because we're gonna need some sooner or later. But otherwise, I think I'll make another couple coolers right here. Hopefully it won't kill anything that's in here right now, but these coolers should help out with, well, stability of the freezer area. And while we're at it, let's look at the next research option. Devil Strand is one of those things that takes forever to grow, but it is very useful. So I'm gonna start on Devil Strand, because although right now we are growing this cotton here, Devil Strand is, you know, the next easiest upgrade from that. It's weird too, because I think Devil Strand was a pretty early addition to the game. You know, they obviously made it as sort of a second tier as far as clothing. But I wish there was more, I don't know, is there any sort of lore on it? I guess I'll have to, I mean, let me look at the research thing. Does it say anything about it? Yeah, it just says it's a slow-growing mushroom. Heat-resistant plant fiber. I suppose heat-resistant is especially good in the desert, so if I can make everyone, like, desert or what is it? If I can make everyone the dusters and cowboy hats made out of Devil Strand, then I think everyone will be very happy, more than likely. Unroofed. What is unroofed? That's a good question. Seriously, it says there's... Oh, that's unroofed? I think there might just not be enough support right here. Huh. Well, if... Oh, God. That always spooks me whenever there's space chunks that fall. I mean, I guess we're lucky it landed right inside of our base here, so it's useful for us. That's weird. I think they just didn't make a roof there. Yeah, it looks like it's holding perfectly fine. Look change desired Juliet. Juliet wishes to change her look as it no longer matches what she believes. She will automatically use a available styling station and choose a look. Interesting. Styling station? I didn't even know we had a styling station, or I don't think we do. I didn't know that was even a thing you could make. Is it in miscellaneous? That's the real question. Yeah, honestly, I had no idea styling stations were a thing. They must be pretty... Yeah, this must be a new addition to the game. Because I know for a fact styling stations never used to exist. The one thing I know I said we were going to need to add to the game at some point was... Yeah, we can get rid of this station here, but... I realized we were going to need to add some sort of, like, church, because now with the new Ideologion, there's, like, these altars and kneeling pillows and all this weird stuff. And I know if you have them, it helps out your colonists as far as... Uh-oh, prison break. Well, I don't think they're gonna do very well with this, but... Alright, everyone. Okay, let's not just shoot him to death. Let's beat him to... Well, not to death, though. Remove the death part. We should be able to beat them into submission pretty easily. Okay, oh, okay, do not shoot. I told you not to shoot, please. Okay. Well, we incapacitated them, and I'm gonna make people haul them, because otherwise they'll probably take way too long, and then it could very well lead to these guys' death. So let's haul them this second. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I'll make that a medical bed too. Let me just make sure no one has any, like, life-threatening injuries. Yeah, you're fine. Well, they do have some cuts, though, or stabs, I should say. So they should be fine. Okay, we're just getting some more steel over here. Might as well assign some more. Social fight? Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, guys. Of course. Now you beat him half to death. Good job. Oh, I like how you just cleaned the blood, but you didn't bother to help the person lying on the ground in pain. That's smart. Good job. Alright, I'm gonna force some healing here because otherwise I don't think it's gonna get done anytime soon. At least these two got healed, so that's good to see. Well, people made some joints, so I guess that'll help out moods in the long run, hopefully. Everyone will be too high to get angry. Yeah, we've got animal starvation. We've had that for quite a while. I don't think there's really... Well, they don't eat meat, so there's really nothing I can do about the animal starvation other than hope that, you know, some of these crops grow a little faster. Uh-oh. Well, there's nothing much I can do about this, but the two wind turbines are producing like 0 electricity. So, oh, that's shitty. That's actually really shitty because we need the meat to not die. Well, on that note, I think we could probably use some additional power generation, more than likely. I just want to see something here, yeah. If I make this, I want to see how many of these I can fit in front of the wind turbines, just for efficiency. I was kind of dumb when I made this, you know, this graveyard around the wind turbines. I thought it was funny at the beginning, but now that I'm thinking about it, it was a pretty terrible idea because, well, it's a waste of space, and then I can't use something like solar generators in the same area. So I'm gonna make 2 solar generators for now, since we're gonna need the extra. It looks like we're running out of electricity, or at the very least our wind turbines are not efficient enough to provide, yeah, all our food is rotting. So on that note, I think we're gonna need to, well, we're gonna need to hunt some more stuff. And in my experience so far, ostriches are like the most lethal animals in the game. So I'll hunt those 4 like little animals, I think it's the rabbits and the rats. Those shouldn't take too long to kill, but it'll give us a little bit of food. Major break risk. Nothing much I can do about that. At least not at this point. Alright, we're getting some nice steel here. That's always good to see. You can never have too much steel in this game, that's for sure, especially when you start getting to the point of component manufacturing. There is no end to the amount of steel that you will need. Alright, so I'm gonna assign a melt steel from slag here just because there's always slag on the map, generally speaking, although I did just mention before, it looks like slag is less of a naturally occurring thing than it used to be. Like, you used to always be able to find slag in like the hundreds on every map, and it looks like now it only occurs when stuff gets destroyed, so you don't have to worry about a bunch of pointless slag, but also you don't get that free steel either. Alright, well, I don't really care about your major mental break because that's kind of your own fault. Yeah, we need food. That's something I've been realizing here. Dromedaries. Well, I think we can hunt dromedaries pretty easily. They don't seem to care. Alright, I'm gonna make everyone hunt this ostrich here. Because we absolutely need the food. Everyone's starting to have mental breakdowns because of it. There we go. It's definitely a lot quicker to hunt when you just group everyone together. Without a doubt. Yeah, and our stupid animals here are dying as well. I'm gonna slaughter one of our cows too. That'll give us a little bit of food. I didn't want to. I wanted to try to have more of a cow herd than I do. But we really need the food. I think I'm gonna add another growing zone because even though I've got so much potatoes, it's obviously not enough. So I think rice will be the best bet because rice is quick. It's not as nutritious and it takes a lot more effort to plant and then, you know, subsequently harvest, but I think we're gonna need it. Got a thunderstorm coming. Oh, looks like we hunted the 2 camels, so that's good. A mad rat. I swear though, the animals, there must be some weird thing on the worlds in RimWorld because every animal seems to go crazy so quickly. It's insane. I think this is the mad rat. Yeah, I just want to keep an eye on it. I just want to kill it before it can accidentally injure someone. Alright. Keep an eye on this stupid rat. Where did it go now? God damn it. Okay, there it is. That was a lot of effort just to kill one rat. I'm just afraid of this game because it makes enemies very, very powerful, or the animal enemies very, very powerful, so I just wanted to make sure we had some sort of protection. And I think we could use some more batteries now that I'm thinking about it, although one thing we could really use is a better power, like, distribution here, because there's lots of things that can cause your power grids to break down, whether that be mortar shells, there we go, mortar shells from an enemy, or, you know, random events. So I'm gonna try to expand where our power grid is going to, just to make it so that, you know, if some bad event happens, we're not gonna get completely screwed over. So let me expand our grid a bit here. Fugitive Lair. Turth Chief of the Treaty of Barobi has sent us a message. Apparently pirates based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. The camp is controlled by the Dark Cutters. Mentros is asking us to destroy the camp, which means eliminating all enemies and turrets. Guarded by 3 pirates. So I can either get this Silink Nero Former. What does that do? What does that do? I guess it upgrades your Psylink in your character's brain or whatever. Or I could do this and let this guy named Carl join us. Let's see, is Carl any good? He's a careful shooter and he's a wimp. He's good with animals and medical. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna accept that mission. I don't know where that's at. Let's see where it is. It's over here at this bandit camp. We have a lot of random camps around our facility right now that we could invade, but I don't know if I want to. Or I shouldn't say invade, but we could attack. I mean, pretty much the same word, just kind of different meanings. Yeah, I know. Animal starvation. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, that's just the really shitty thing about the toxic fallout or stuff like volcanic winter, is that it really screws up your food production a major amount. And even if you do what I'm doing now, which is to try to supplement it with as much wildlife as possible, it's not perfect. Not by any means. Does look like our potatoes here are getting pretty close to being grown though, so once the potatoes are grown, we should be good for a while. I'm thinking here, I almost am going to want to expand these, you know, the cooler area here. I don't know how much, but I'll definitely want to expand it a little bit, I think. All right, I'm gonna open up the plans here. I know that we haven't filled all these bedrooms yet, but I'm just trying to think about things in the long run. So those are 5 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to make provisions for a sort of second, yeah, I guess you could call it a second bedroom area here. So this would be one wing. And then we'd have a hallway here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd make this right here. And I'm going to kind of make provisions where I'm going to eventually maybe expand this, you know, the cooling area this far. So if I do that, well, now that I'm thinking about it, this was a poor area for crops. I'm thinking I would want to make a church kind of area because I know with the ideologian, you know, everyone wants to have a church of some kind or some sort of worship area. And like if you look, like there's this meditation throne, so I'd need like a big area for this. Let's just pretend I make it right here. And then I'll want like a meditation throne, I guess, too. And I don't know what the it says. Okay, let me just check. I want to see what these actually mean. And no one's really watching now, so I might as well just read the descriptions. Alright, so I guess this is just for Psycasters that maybe have like a high level of expectation of, I don't know, dignity. So I'm assuming if you've got one of those royalty titles, they probably will expect to have a, you know, a grand meditation throne. And then there's these steel meditation thrones, which I guess are just for not quite as arrogant Psycasters. But I'm trying to look here. I know there was some other stuff I saw earlier. I'm sure it's not in most of these categories here. There's these nature shrines. That's interesting. I never really looked into these much. It's just weird shrines, I guess. Although it looks like it's specifically for tribal people. So I don't think this is a good addition if we don't have a tribal-focused civilization, I'm thinking. But yeah, I know if we're gonna have like a church area, we'll need this, you know, steel lectern. And I'm assuming a reliquary of some kind. And I thought there was like a worshiping pad or something, or like a prayer pad. Yeah, these kneel pillows are gonna be something else we need. So I think I just barely started doing that rice crop, but I think we're gonna want to add a different crop. That was a waste of time. I guess I'll pretend and say that it was meant for grinding skill. That's what it was meant for. I'll have you know. Looks like we got quite a bit of steel made finally, or steel, sorry, not steel, slate. So well, that can be at 8 still, but I'm gonna make more of a priority for limestone. I think it'll help us out in the Jesus Christ. It'll help us out in the long run, I think, to have more limestone. Because, yeah, if we're going to make all these rooms and we're going to make a church here of some sort of shape and size, we definitely need all this room. Alright, let's fast forward. Looks like we've got most of the power areas that I wanted to make. Oh yeah, and I wanted to move the power switch to over here just because down here it's, I don't know, not my favorite spot, I guess. All right, let's make sure I rebuild that. And I think we're definitely going to need some components as well pretty soon. I think we can craft, well, we can mine some out of here, and there's also some more regular steel here. So we should be doing pretty good. Cow is no longer incapable of walking. I guess that's good to see. It's kind of weird though how it looks like they're not able to eat any of the hay grass until it's pretty much fully grown. We need a research project. Well, let's see here. Is there anything that looks particularly good? A neural supercharger. I don't know, that looks sketchy. I don't really want to investigate that quite yet. Suppose I could do beer brewing. That's pretty easy, I think. And it's probably worthwhile. Uh-oh. Siege. Oh, wow. This is our first siege, for sure. Knife, revolver, knife, pistol, revolver. So the interesting thing about that is we have some people with some slightly longer range stuff. Like I know we've got, well, you're a melee guy. I think I forgot to give you a non-melee weapon. Or, let me rephrase that. I forgot to give you a melee weapon. When that is primarily what you're good at. Yeah, that plasteel knife is probably a better choice than the Pila. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, we've got a guy with a assault rifle, an LMG, and most importantly, well, there we go. Sniper rifle. Although I don't think you should have, well, let me find the sniper rifle person. I'm gonna see if I just send the sniper rifle person out alone, if I can do a decent amount of damage to the group right here that's just popped up. Because she should have way more range than they... Are you kidding me? I like how the cougar just decided to start hunting us randomly. Even though they've got the cougar has a whole group of people here if they really want to do hunting. But of course. Well, let's just see how this goes. Good job. Well, the revenge is kind of pointless when it's already been aggroed by hunting. Good shot. Alright, I'm gonna equip everyone because mortars are not a fun time. Mortars are not in any way, shape, or form Jesus Christ, fun to deal with. So I want to get this taken care of before they can do a lot of damage to us. So of course now we've got a cougar to deal with apparently. So I know I was just gonna have our sniper rifle person try to take care of this, but it looks like we're gonna need more than that, unfortunately. You seem really slow there, Saab, despite the fact that, I don't know. Saab shouldn't be slow, but Saab is very slow. Jesus. Yeah, that was quick. Well, at that rate, you take care of the fire. Yeah, these guys just landed and they're already starting to deal some damage. Well, the cougar looks like they're still trying to walk around here. Ugh, what are the odds of that? The second a siege just came, a cougar decided to go aggro on us as well. What are the odds of that? Only in RimWorld, I guess. Well, we should be able to take it out, no problem. Yep, just as I said. That was just kind of a waste of our time. So let's take care of the siege here. This could be an issue. And he's already shooting another shell. What the hell are you doing? Oh, you're doing some crafting? Well, might as well. The one thing good about being in a desert is that other than, you know, crops that you're growing, you don't really have to worry about, like, random stuff setting on fire quite as much as if you're in a temperate area or, you know, a boreal rainforest or, you know, any sort of more vegetated area. Okay, so I'm gonna take our sniper here. You're our LMG guy. I'm gonna set you up here. I'm gonna set you up here. Guess I'll set you up here as well. For now. You must have lost your weapon at some point. God, that's the thing I hate, is you never always realize if someone becomes incapacitated or slightly injured, they sometimes just ditch their weapon. And it's not always great. Alright, let me see here. Oh shit. Did I just shoot that person? Oh yes, yes I did. Oh, good job, Poppy. You got your first kill. Where's that heading? Jesus. That almost hit Begu here. Jesus. That was close. Alright. Poppy, let's see if you can get some more shots for us. I think you'll need to get a little closer than that, unfortunately. That's a pretty good odd, though. It says shot by Poppy 44%. That's pretty damn good odds, I'd say. Good job. Damn, another turret shot. Did you just get... Well, what... Why are you injured? Oh, that... Oh, they're trying to shoot my dudes that are standing here now. Jesus. I'll move these guys a little closer because as of right now, they're useless. Might as well see if I can't get some kind of shots on these raider dudes. You know, for a you know, almost a 50-50 shot of hitting, that doesn't seem very 50-50 to me. Alright, they're trying to assault us now. I think we should be doing pretty good because none of these guys have very good weaponry. Yeah, just as I was expecting. You with the shotgun, you should get close. And you with the shield, you should definitely bum rush him. Well, it's a little too late to do much now. Yeah, I might as well try to get this moody guy. If we can. Nah, I think they escaped. Well, they've escaped, but on the plus side, we got some meals here. We got some components. We got some steel. This dude got incapacitated. Did this go? I think this guy lost his head. Yeah, his head is fresh off. Fresh off the presses. Body modder optimist. You know, I would like to save this Zach guy if I can. Everyone else, you try to not die. Food poisoning. Well, it's probably from all the blood, I'm assuming. I'm just gonna clean that because, yeah, probably a good idea. Oh, well, that's the person I just tried to save. Might as well bury him. Sad Wander. Sucks to be you. I think, did someone get a gun? I feel like someone got some form of gunshot, but maybe not. Yeah, I guess not. Guess we're fine. Well, that's nice of the game, a psychic soothe. We haven't had any sort of fortune like that in a while. That's for sure. Still have animal starvation, which really sucks because this hay grass is definitely growing along well, but not well enough, it seems. I'm gonna hold the door open, I think. And you're feeding the cow a meal. Interesting. I mean, I guess why not? Jesus, what was that? Oh, we got a thunderstorm. Well, I'm sure we can live with it. Jesus. And what kind of treatment do you need? Well, you should probably bed rest if you're injured. Poppy, you should probably tend to that. If you can. And now that I think about it, Begu, you still need to be converted. So, try to do that, Mr. Trumpet. Hey, Andrew. Cool seeing ya. How you doing today? Animal starvation. Yeah, like I said, not much we can do about that for now. Although, one thing we can do is I think I can start making this area here properly. Also, this ostrich just came here, so we might as well hunt him. That's good. Literally the first shot, although you're already incapacitated, so now you're dead. Good job, ostrich. You did good. I might as well remake this as a growing zone. Even if I'm gonna make it into a church eventually. We've got these pretty well-grown pieces of rice here, so I should try to make them while I can. Or harvest them while I can, I should say. Yeah, these guys are hungry. I guess I'll let them out for now. Yeah, let's put them back in now. Might as well hunt this ostrich too. We definitely need the food, although it looks like we've got a harvest of potatoes coming in right now, so we should be pretty safe on food for a little while at least. Jesus. That got aggroed quick. You shot out his right eye. Well, your accuracy is not promising, unfortunately. Time for you to run for your life. Because you are not very good at this. Hopefully everyone else can save this guy's life. I swear, of all the animals in this game, the emus and the ostriches are like on par with the bears almost, it seems like. Because they've got so much speed. So even though they might not be quite as strong, they definitely have the speed to make up for it. Like, look at that. They're dodging every fucking shot. It's like they're Matrix level entities. Jesus. Rescuing baboon. Well, good job. For once in their life, my colonists are trying to rescue someone instead of just like taking their food like Poppy just did and eating it. Someone, okay, good job. You're already healing him too. Good job, because yeah, he's, oh my god, his whole fucking leg got bitten off. How the fuck does that happen? I don't think a fucking ostrich is, Jesus. I do not think an ostrich is physically capable of biting off an entire leg. Jesus Christ. That is not, yeah, like I said, the ostriches and emus in this game are like fucking dinosaurs apparently. Like, holy shit. I don't think that is physically anywhere near possible. Well, I think on that note, I guess the next research is prosthetics. Because someone just lost a leg and we do need more cleaners, so someone should do some cleaning. Yeah, this right here is our home zone. I just want to trim it a bit, see if it looks good. I think it does. I think we need a couple more batteries, or at least I'd feel better with a few. I say that, then we just get a electrical explosion, so guess we really didn't need a couple extra batteries. No, you go to bed. You are missing a leg from an ostrich, apparently. So you want to go to bed there, buddy. So yeah, Andrew, how are you doing tonight? Begu wishes to change her look. I mean, go ahead. I don't really care, one way or another. Quest available. Okay, 3 desperate refugees are planned. They claim to escape an organ harvesting thing. Tanya begs for your permission to stay at the camp for 20 days. Jeez. It does say that they will work for us for free while they're here, though. And that if we make them happy, they will offer to join us. They may also reward you for helping them, but there's no way to know their true intentions. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Might not be the best choice in the world, but whatever. Oh shit. So now we've got 3 people of a different religion? Yeah, it looks like these 3 are all... What is that? That's weird. They're all from some other faction too, obviously. This has happened to me before, but I almost get the feeling that they might decide to kill us, because I think that happened to me when I played on my own. I accepted some random refugee, and then they decided to sabotage us, or not sabotage, they decided that they were going to try to kill and rob us. Or I think it was initially they wanted to just rob us, but you know, I was going to have to kill them to prevent the robbing part. It looks like we've got plenty of food finally. That's good to see. They will demand that the ritual of the Supreme Bunker be carried out. Oh boy, that sounds sketchy. And you're sleepy? I can understand that. I'm always sleepy. I kind of am. I'm kind of weird in that I feel like I could almost sleep like 12 hours a day and still not feel 100% rested. So before you came here, Andrew, we took out a siege, so that was pretty good. I should probably try to make sure hauling is done. Yeah, we just got these 3 new people, so you know, you 2 can do hauling and cleaning as your #1 priorities. For now. Ooh, we got a exotic good traitor, and that's a trade ship. So let's take a look at what we can sell. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of these chicks because we're having a hard time feeding our chickens and chicks as it is. So I might as well sell the chicks. Oh yeah, we just made a sculpture, it looks like. I know I assigned that a while ago, but they finally had time to do it. So, I guess that's all they're willing to buy. Seems like. Also, what the hell? Oh, I think we had that random event that explodes shit. And now that I'm looking, it seems like we have an area right here. I made this area too big, so the roof is too big to be supported. I know I could make a column. I guess I'll have to do that. Just right here in the middle. Looks like we have some tattered apparel. Although it's a head wrap, I mean, head wraps aren't really that essential in my opinion, but I guess my people will be happier if they have some more options with stuff like that. Although I think, like I said, I think a cowboy hat's probably the best option when it comes to headwear. Gonna make some t-shirts and pants and cowboy hats just because I know it'll make my dudes happier. Yeah, we have these new people, and apparently they would be happier if someone was able to be a monk. Which, I don't know. I mean, I guess which of these three have the best social skills? The question I'm looking for here. Loser. That's a good name. I guess if I make Loser a monk, then they'll all be happier. Seems like. Although the one question with that is if Loser is a monk, what do monks need? They need capes and they need broad wraps. I know I've got capes made before, but I don't think I've ever heard of a broad wrap. What is that? I mean, I have no idea what it is, but apparently it's something that the monks want. So let's make the broad wrap. All right, let me sit more properly for a second here. There we go. So a hunter lacks a weapon. That would be good to have a weapon, I'd say. Loser is lacking a weapon. I guess I'll give you this recurve bow. I don't want to give you anything too special because you're just a temporary, like, inhabitant here. Baboon, what are you missing? Well, I think Baboon got his ass kicked, so I guess I'll give you... I think he might have been carrying the masterful revolver, so I'll give that back to him. What else do I need? Let's see. Everyone else has a weapon at least, so that's good. Oh, and we just got Woodpecker. I know Woodpecker was a prisoner that we had for a while. He's actually quite good at construction, mining, cooking, and plants. So let us give Woodpecker some priorities here. All right, that should be good to go, I think. And you're lacking a ranged weapon. Tropes. I mean, I don't really think you should be a ranged person, but I guess I'll give you a Pila if that's really what you want. Oh yeah, now that we've got some sculptures being made, we really ought to install them somewhere. Juliet, you were in the middle of making a sculpture. I want you to finish that. I just know that if we make common areas like the dining room have really nice sculptures, then our people will generally be, you know, way happier. And that's always something I'm looking forward to. And actually, we got so many random people join us. Like, let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I think I lost count for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we are technically missing, I think, well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. No, we've got 9 plus this, which is 11. So we're technically missing 1 room, I think. So I don't really want to make this whole room or this whole wing right now, but I guess technically we might as well. We've got the time and we have a bunch of extra colonists due to the random events, so I think it would be the most efficient to just make these all right now. Make sterile tiles for the hospital. Yeah, I think that's a research option, though. And I was gonna make prosthetics because we've got a dude without a leg right now, so once we have prosthetics down, then yes, I will go for sterile tiles, I think. Although I think sterile tiles use, correct me if I'm wrong, but they use silver, right? So I think we're gonna need a lot more silver to make that. Oh, it looks like we made a second sculpture, so let's place that down here. Yeah, that's good to see. It looks like everyone's getting happier because we have a more impressive... We have a more impressive dining room and a more impressive rec room. So that's making everyone slightly happier than they would normally be otherwise. Oof, what just happened? It keeps saying that my dudes want to change their look, which it's like, if you want to change your look, then just change your look. I really don't care at all. I know it's got something to do with the ideologians, where it's like, depending on the people's moods and beliefs, there's certain looks that I think they, I guess, want to follow, or whatever you want to call it. But I just think it's kind of dumb. Okay, I'm going to select this specific area to not allow sewing, because I think I'll make that sort of religion church area right here. So when that gets done, that's where that's gonna go. And I guess while I'm at it, I'll make some extra bedrooms here. It'll be more than we need, but I guess it can't hurt to have some extras. We also have a lot of random pieces of wood, or not wood, sorry, stone all around the map, so I'm gonna haul those if I can. How are all these beds anyways? I don't know if I ever looked at them at too much detail. Looks like they're all, at least, yeah, they're all normal or better, so that's good to see. How about the new ones, though? All the new ones are, well, 4 are good and 1 is normal, so that should be good as well. And it looks like our animals here finally have food, so I'm glad to see that. Yeah, I'm glad our guys aren't starving to death. Well, our animals aren't starving to death specifically. Damn, we got a bunch of elephants that just joined us. You know what I'm going to try to do now that we're more stable and we've got a lot of food on the way? I want to see if I can tame an elephant. Like a male and a female elephant. Maybe more than, well, maybe two of each. I don't know. For now, I'm going to try to tame one male and one female elephant. And it looks like there's no risk for doing it. Like there's no risk of them all aggroing out at us. Oh crap, we just got another new recruit. We got Jackal. That was another person that was in our prison for quite a while. So now that we got Jackal, let's see what Jackal can do. They can also cook. We have a lot of cooks. It's surprising because normally in RimWorld, cooks, I don't know, at least personally, I've always had a hard time finding cooks and getting them to, well, cook is the main thing. It looks like Jackal isn't too skilled, but they can, well, they can haul and they can clean, so better than nothing. And also, I want to see your Jackal. You don't have any weapons, obviously, because you just got out of prison. I will give you this revolver here. Then let me look at everyone else. Make sure everyone has some kind of weapon. Yeah, Woodpecker, you were the other guy that just got out of prison, so I'll give you this shotgun here. So now we have a nice, well-armed group of people, it looks like. And it is kind of cool. I like how everyone has a cowboy hat now, since I kept making a bunch of cowboy hats. I think we could also use some other stuff, like, let me check here. I wonder though, I was making capes. I wonder if other people have random capes. I'm just curious. Yeah, some people have some capes, or I think it's just our religious leader. Yeah, it's the guy that's meant to have it, the religious leader. But I don't think you can ever have too many t-shirts and pants, because for one, you can sell all of them that you have that are extra, and secondly, the ones that aren't extra, you can just shit, that sucks. But you can always sell the extra t-shirts and pants for a good amount of money. And that's unfortunate. I just got a bunch of sensory mechanites, which is not great. That loser just had a murderous rage. Oh, that's bad. That's actually very bad. A murderous rage means that they're going to actually try to physically kill one of our colonists, so I guess we're gonna have to beat them down. Damn, bunch of shit just happened at once. Although, like I've said, that's how this game works. It tends to do its like negative events all at once. So yeah, unfortunately we have sensory mechanites, which I know causes a lot of pain, and it also causes extra abilities, but otherwise I know it makes extra pain and, you know, as a result, more like emotional issues for your colonists, so you're gonna have to deal with that. And now though we've got a lot of steel, I'm gonna allow these turrets here to be built. So finally we'll have some form of extra defenses. That's good to see. Oh yeah, and Andrew, you said you wanted me to make some sterile stuff, so I guess that is my next research. If I can find where it's at. Sterile materials, there we go. Although I do wonder, if I make sterile tiles, do I just need to make them like on the beds of the medical center or on the beds adjacent? Or like, I shouldn't say the beds. Do I just need to make them on the tiles adjacent to the beds, like wherever the doctor would be standing? that's a good thing to note, because I don't necessarily need to coat the whole room in them. I'm assuming I just need to make it either under the bed or under the surgeon. Yeah, a hunter is lacking a ranged weapon. I thought I gave someone a recurve bow, but it looks like they must have. What the hell? Well, loser is missing something. Alright, let's install another art piece here. Whole room. Alright, I mean, if I can afford it, I'll make the whole room, but the problem is I don't think I can afford it. Also, we're still trying to recruit, or not recruit, but convert Begu to our religion, because I think Begu has an incompatible religion with the standard for the colony. So that's something I've very slowly but surely been doing, and there's really no way to make it faster. You just have to kind of hope it occurs eventually. Oh, there you go. We got some turrets. Good to see. And I think once we have 4 total, then I think that'll be good for now. Like, honestly, I know I've got all these extra ones planned, but for now, I'm going to just make a wall here. Because I don't really want to go too overboard on the kill zone until we absolutely need it. Got a sad wander. That's too bad. Also, it looks like this dude here, that's Loser, one of the random people that joined us for a mission. I guess he's sad that he doesn't have a melee weapon, so I guess I'll give you a club, because otherwise, if you're just gonna be sad, I might as well not bother. And you know, I've mentioned for a while that we've had these, let me find it. We've had these missions that are meant for getting the Polacrux. So I might as well do one of those pretty soon, because I've just been letting those, you know, fester for a while here. This mission doesn't actually get us anything other than the ability to have more information on the Polacrux. A roof for kill box not in an open area. Can I ask why that you want a roof? Because I know, well, are you saying, because I think if I have a roof, I'm assuming it'll make it so that they have lower accuracy. But I thought accuracy kind of goes both ways then, so like all my other guys that are shooting will also have lowered accuracy. Is that the reason you're saying to have a roof? Also, I should make, yeah, it looks like I should make Loser not a hunter, because Loser is not good at hunting. Sorry. You're not good at hunting either. Oh yeah, and we did research prosthetic materials, so let me find the dude that's missing a leg. You, baboon. We should give you a wooden foot, I think, right? I'm assuming wooden foot is what we would want. No, it's not wooden foot. Okay, so wait here. Do I need to make, I think, a special crafting station then for prosthetic limbs? Okay, no, I just have to use the machining table. So we need to make one prosthetic leg. It looks like, yeah, it just uses steel and components no matter what. And we do need, like I said, we need more components for sure. Let me look at the rest of the map, because we need components overall for a lot of different crafting ideas. Yeah, I guess I'll go here. This seems way too far away, but I don't think I have a choice. Oh yeah, and we might as well deconstruct the mortars that the siege crafted. That gives us some extra stuff. That seems to be new. I know sandbags used to require steel, but now it looks like they require cloth instead. Which, I mean, makes more sense because a sandbag should just be sand and a bag. So the bag is gonna be obviously made out of cloth, and then the sand is just whatever you get from the earth. Lower accuracy for being shot at, but not for firing. So I guess what you're saying is that if you're standing in a lit area, then it doesn't lower your accuracy, but if you are in a dark area, then it only affects, you know, that person. So I guess I will make a build roof area around here. You know what? I'll just expand the sandbags around the entire area because I know we have enough cloth. So, might as well. I suppose we'll need a steel column at both ends as well. If we want a full steel roof, Jesus. If we want a full roof around the kill zone area. Well, we have a nice little beginner's kill zone, I guess you could say. Wouldn't say it's perfect or great, although we have a shit ton of food right now. Yeah, we got a lot of food, which, I mean, it's a lot better than no food, I'd say, if anything. I think we could definitely make some more limestone if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make more limestone just so that we can definitely make a full base. Oh, you know what? We must have recruited the elephants, I think, too, because I know I assigned that. Let me make sure here. We got one of the 2 elephants, so the other elephant, let me see if it's still here. Yeah, we still have another elephant that we're trying to tame. So that'll be good to have happen. Roof for your guys, but not bad guys? Oh. I got confused there. So I thought you were saying that by being in the darkness, your accuracy was reduced, but it's the other way around. It's if the target is in darkness. Oh shit. That's just... He removed the roof, so he got his head cut. At least he didn't get his head cut off. I remember that used to be very often in the game, is your head could just get fucking beheaded if a roof accidentally got cut around you. And we got a raid. Unfortunately. Let's see how bad it is. It's a tribal raid, so it's mostly just a bunch of dudes with bows and spears, it looks like. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meleeers, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 actual ranged individuals. Okay, Poppy. No, Poppy. It's not a good time to be doing that. Of course. Okay. How can I make everyone stay in the base without making them stay in the base? I guess I can go to assign, I think, or let me find the proper menu. Schedule. Yeah, everyone's staying home for now because I don't want you getting yourself killed by the tribal dudes. We got sterile materials. That's not really important right now. Let me just check because I knew it was going to cost a lot, so I just want to see how much it's truly going to cost. Yeah, it's 12 silver per tile, so if I want to... You know what? I can technically make the entire hospital sterile. It'll just be... all of my silver will be gone, which... I don't know, we only have 660 silver already, which I know isn't great, no matter what. So I guess I will do it when the time comes. Although now we got that researched, I want to research, let me find it if I can. I'm not sure where it's at right now, but I want to be able to do cremation because that definitely helps out when it comes to not wasting a huge amount of area for a pointless graveyard. We might already have the ability to make one. I just want to check because I'm not sure. Okay, yes, we can already make a crematorium. So before I forget, I'm gonna make a crematorium out of, well, I think granite is on this map, right? Let me just search. I thought we had granite, but it might have just been from a certain, like, pre-war era that we deconstructed. Let me find it. I thought there was granite here, but I think there's not. Yeah, I think that was just some, like, ancient structure that was made out of granite, so... Whatever. I guess I'll make a crematorium that is made out of slate then. Okay, I know I just saw it, and now I somehow lost it. Okay, there it is. Alright, I'm gonna make a slate crematorium. The question is, what would be the best location for it? I'm gonna make a church here. I guess I'll just make it right here, and then I'll make a roof above it. And I'll do like you said, Andrew, and I'll make a roofed area above the area where we're likely to be defending. And then I'll make remove roof area here, because there should really not be a roof here. Let's hope they can remove this roof before the actual raid happens. Okay, they are beginning their assault. Fortunately, they're just gonna go right through our kill zone. So let's designate the power on there. Yep, we've got plenty of battery power, so we should be good to go. All right, everyone, up and at 'em. Let's get ready for this raid. So you with the LMG, you go right here. You with the revolver, you can go right here. You with the assault rifle, you go right here. You with the revolver, go right here. You with the bow, you can go right here. One down. Another one down. Another one down. Yeah, they're not going too well so far. I should say the enemies, they're not lasting very well. Melee guys, I'll have you go on the right. You go here, and you go here. And they're kind of doing what I expected. They're all camping right here. So that reminds me, I think this is not the ideal setup, but the ideal setup, I think, is to make like a hallway that goes like up to here, basically, and then make like a zone here. So then they're forced to go down the hallway if they want to have even a chance to shoot. So that's what I'm going to do when this battle's done with. I think Pecker got a shot. Or no, this was from the roof collapse. Yeah, and they're all retreating, so that was easy. Got an ambrosia sprout. And since we have that, I'm gonna make a plan right here just to remind me of it, because ambrosia sprouts are good to have. Generally, it just makes your people happier and keeps them fed for a little bit, so I'll make that there just so I remember that it is there. Actually, that's a horrible place for the cremator, because then the stupid electricity won't be able to properly reach it, so I guess I'll just make like a, I don't know, what am I gonna do? I'll make like a little, I don't know, side area here just for the cremator. Build roof. There we go. And I'll be right back in like a minute. Well, not a minute, but a couple of minutes, so don't go anywhere. BRB. All right, I'm back. Ah, let me bring the game back up. So yeah, that raid, it went quite well. I mean, really, we slaughtered the enemy pretty mercilessly, so I guess that's pretty good as far as everything is considered. So let me just remove that for my own sake. Oops. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so we need to do more research, it seems like. I think we need well, we need a bunch of things, but I think almost all of these require some sort of prerequisite technology. It looks like. I also think we need the advanced research station to be able to properly do that stuff. Yeah, the high-tech research. I'm gonna make that in this corner here, and then I can get rid of this stupid simple research station. That's not really essential, I don't think. One colonist is idle. Why are you idle? Tanya. Well, you could be doing crafting. There's nothing else for you to do. Do we have any more art that was made? It's hard to see. You really have to kind of scan the entire area to make sure if you can or cannot make art. Fill the entrance with traps. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I'll wait for them to deconstruct this crap right here. Because like I said, they obviously like to camp at the entrance if you make the kill box opening have walls. So if I do something like this, well, let's make it a little further even. If I make an opening like this, they shouldn't be able to see anything. Yeah, definitely. And then, like you said, I'll try to put traps kind of dispersed throughout the area here. Oh, and we got a crematorium made, so let us cremate all the corpses in the world. So it's gonna be some nasty business, but I'm gonna deconstruct all these graves here because all these graves, I think other than the one that has a colonist, they all just have random dead people. So everyone's gonna be upset due to seeing all the corpses, but it'll be good for the cremator. And then I can do what I was kind of planning on doing, which is making a bunch of other solar generators underneath the wind turbines. I mean, I could do them in the hallway, but I don't know. I'm thinking, though, like, if I put a bunch of traps in the hallway, that'll probably cause more insta-kills, won't it? And yeah, you're right, I can do that. I'll wait, though, until I do that, because I don't know, do I have the resources? I've got a decent amount of steel, but not enough to want to waste, I don't think. And on that note, I do need to harvest some more steel, I'd say. And definitely some more components. Also, what's wrong with Topaz here? Topaz has just had, I guess, sensory mechanites for so long, but I guess they just are naturally weaker, so the sensory mechanites make them like bedridden. So it looks like we have yet another. Geez, that's real quick. We've got another raid from a tribal group. They're way on the opposite side of the map, though. So I think I'll follow your advice there, Andrew. I'm gonna make some spike traps because these are meleeers, so they're gonna rush us no matter what the case is. Oh yeah, and I never did, well, it's a good thing I didn't. I never removed anyone from the home zone designation. But if I did, then they'd probably wander out and get themselves killed by the tribal dudes. Well, it looks like we got 2 traps made, which really isn't much, but better than nothing. Yeah, I think they'll get here before we can do much else. Yeah, I'll just reforbid this. I think I'll get everyone in their positions. Yeah, they're definitely close right now. So let's line everyone up for positions. I'll leave Mr. Shield Guy right here. Well, maybe not. Maybe not there. Alright, first guy got killed by traps. Second guy, well, I should probably enable the turrets, huh? That's a good idea. Let's do that. There you go. Well, Baboon, I think, yeah, Baboon's really injured, so he can't do much. Well, he's the one that doesn't have a leg. He's dead. Yep, they're all dead. Well, everyone that entered the zone is pretty much dead. Yep, there you go. That went pretty well. So, okay, the one guy that got incapacitated, oh wait, there's 2. So we got Black here, super immune jogger. Actually, he's really, really good. Then we got Weasel here, animals, artistic, shooting. And he's psychically sensitive, but he's also a careful shooter. You know, those are pretty good traits. I think I'll capture them both. And skills-wise, well, I think Black is way better than Weasel there. But there's no reason not to get them both, I don't think. Oh, everyone's still... Yeah, there we go. Everyone was still drafted. I don't want that. Okay, they're getting healed really quickly here. I think Baboon's the only one that... Well, he didn't even get injured. He's just been injured for quite a while. I know I was in the process of making a leg for him. Okay, we did make a leg. So let me see here. So I'm gonna schedule a surgery for him to have a... Well, let me make sure I'm doing the left... Yeah, the left leg. Okay, so install prosthetic leg, left leg. There we go. Doors in the hallway for safety. Okay, so my question is, do you mean the doors in this hallway here? Or the door at the end here of the kill zone? The reason why I'm asking is because I feel like if I make a door right here, won't the enemies be inclined to just as easily, like, attack in these doors I have here and right here? Because here's the thing. I made these doors here and here because I noticed that anytime I needed to hunt an animal or do anything outside of my you know, my base here, then my dudes ended up taking like 18 hours to, you know, walk around the entire map. The first. So you just mean having a door right here. Oh yeah, and that should be designated. Murderous Rage. Why? Okay, I swear to God, you already had a Murderous Rage, didn't you? Okay, it was someone else. These extra people, they like to have a lot of Murderous Rages, it seems like. Because I'm pretty sure... Let me check here, but I swear the two... Well, I'm wrong, I think. Yeah, I think Woodpecker was the other Murderous Rage guy. Jesus. Infection, well, that's too bad. Sad Wander, also too bad. Oh my god. Cougar Hunting Sob. Well, not much I can do about that. I've noticed that whenever the cougars or the other predators try to hunt one of my people, for some reason it's always Sob. Although I think the cougar got over it, it looks like. Yeah, the cougar, I guess, got tired and just went to bed instead. Good job. Yes, yes. I think Weasel might die because he keeps getting infections, it looks like. Alright, let me find my best doctor. Jabari, see if you can try to help out Weasel here. Alright. So far, well, the heart infection is not doing too great, which I'd say the heart infection is arguably much more important than anything else. So hopefully we can keep his heart infection down. That sounds really nasty. Jesus, a fucking heart infection. My god. So put a door down to help set the trap. I guess I don't know how that would work though. I guess like, do you just mean adding a door right here, Andrew? Just want to check. So like put a door right here, but keep it always open? Also, I should make some more chairs, I think. Although I need wood. I think these are probably finally grown. I remember forever ago, I decided to try to plant a bunch of trees up here. And then I, you know, deleted the growing zone. No? Well, I guess I'm not sure what you mean then. Or do you mean keep a door open here? And I don't know. I guess I'm not sure what you're meaning. Well, that's good though. It looks like we cremated everyone that was in a grave, so that's good to see. I think we can cremate the animal corpses too, and I think there's a range on that now that I'm thinking about it. So cremate corpse, and I think if we go to details, we can do animal corpses, and then we can make a... I thought there was a range, or maybe is that for a mod perhaps? Huh. Oh no, there it is. It's this ingredient radius here. Let me just zoom out and see if I can change that. So I want it like 75, I think. And do forever, maybe. I just want to make it so that if there's a corpse in our base, I want those taken care of, if we can. Oh, sweet. We did get both of the elephants tamed. And I think the elephants, they seem to be smart enough that they can even use doors, it looks like. That's pretty cool. And I'm assuming if they can use doors, they can probably, like, get their own food, I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't tame 2 extra elephants. Because if they're able to open doors and be trained to do, you know, all different tasks, I feel like they're pretty useful. Also, we've got way too much smoke leaf, so I think I'm gonna get rid of the smoke leaf growing location, because I don't think we need any right now. I think we just, if I remember correctly, we researched Devil Strand. I know Devil Strand takes forever to grow. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna find it. Yeah, and I'll see if we can't start growing some nice old Devil Strand. Hunter lacks a weapon. Let's see if I can't get you a weapon here. Guess I'll give you the Pila. Actually, wait, there's a recurve bow. I'll give you that. Oh no, there's a masterful revolver. Did someone else drop that? No, I think the masterful revolver is probably a little bit better of a weapon than some stupid bow. Well, that got harvested, so I can get rid of that. Sadistic rage. She's going to vent her anger on the prisoners. Well, I think she's just gonna beat them up. Which, not too much I can do about that unless I want to hurt her too. I mean, they all got healed, so I guess they're doing fine. Relatively speaking. Oh shit, I never designated converting them. I suppose we didn't get them too long ago, so it's not a huge waste, but I should have done that immediately if I could have. I think I was just trying to wait and see if they were gonna die, and they obviously didn't die, so should be good. Speaking of which, I thought I designated someone to get a new leg, so let me see if they got that new leg. Yes, you did. Sweet. Baboon got his prosthetic leg. And if I look at the bio, I think, or where is that? There it is. So now that he has a prosthetic leg, his moving is only 92%, so there's only an 8% debuff. So that's quite good. Like 8%, that's a lot less bad than like a bad back or a lot of the other issues in this game. So that's good to see. Food binge. Food binge from the loser. Also, another thing I need to do is I've got places that could really use auto doors, I think. Specifically the areas between our kitchen, our dining room, and our storage room for food. Those are probably top 2 as far as where we could use auto doors. And I could use maybe like, I know there's all these double doors. Instead of having the double doors all be auto doors, I could just make one of the 2 auto doors. Is probably the smartest choice. I know we also have a bunch of these fallen ship parts. Maybe not a bunch, but we have a couple. And at this point in the game, it doesn't make sense to not deconstruct them, so I'm gonna deconstruct all the fallen ship components. That'll help us out in the long run. Alright, so what else could I research right now? Precision rifling. That'll give us an assault rifle and sniper rifle. I think I'll go for precision rifling at this exact moment. Just because both of those are, I think, pretty important. All right, sorry about that. How to has given birth. I guess that's good. Although I'm glad that our wildlife here, or our wild, well, what would you call it? Our livestock, that's the better word. Our livestock isn't dying, for once, because I know they were all dying from starvation for quite a while, just because of the toxic fallout. So it's good to see that they're living for once. Not too bad at all. Okay, so livestock, or livestock, limestone. They both start with an L. Same thing, right? So I'm gonna make like a church here, I think. I know I've said it, and this is kind of a huge area, but you know what? It's a church. It's gotta be overly grandiose. Grandiose is, I think. I think grandiose is the proper pronunciation, but if I say grandiose, it sounds nice and, I don't know, French or something. Also, let me do a plan here. So that's 17 by 14. So 17 by 14, that should be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 9. But I think it'll have to be like this, right? Let me just check here. That would be 8, and that would be 9. Okay, wait. I just want to make sure I make entrances that are centered. So that'll be 9. That'll be 9. Alrighty then. So if I make one door here, if I can properly place anything. Okay, if I make one door right here, one door right there. And then I can probably check out here. That's 15. That's 6. That's 6. So that'll make some double doors right here. Oh, god damn it. I fucked it up. I double clicked by accident. I want to delete the wall, not the door, obviously. And I think I want to replace that right there for limestone, just to make things consistent. But yeah, the point of this is I want to make an altar and all that good junk. So I'll make a grand altar right here. A heat wave. That's unfortunate. That is actually very unfortunate. Well, for now, I think we want to make a wall here and here. I know eventually these will be bedrooms, or at least that's the plan. So for now, I'm just gonna surround this with other random junk. So apparently a meteorite of slate just struck us, but we really don't need slate whatsoever, so I think I can safely ignore that. And it looks like we are going to want a column of some sort in here. I guess just for aesthetic reasons, I'll make it out of slate. Heat stroke, yeah, I know. That's just something we'll have to live with. Yeah, one thing we really need is components. It seems like we've almost completely run out of components, and other than mining them, there's really no way to get components. Well, yeah, you can mine them, but there's a very limited amount per map. And then after that, you have to either buy them or go very deep into the research tree to eventually make them. The only issue is that when you go into the research tree, it takes a shit ton of steel before you eventually can make one. All right, we got a quest, climate adjuster for pay. What? Okay. Andronos Maloki's account of the Broken Dominion is traveling near Microton. He is being followed by his enemies and wants you to help him using signals to draw them towards Microton. If you do, his enemies will activate a site nearby to harass you. There's a climate adjuster shifting the regional temperature by 18 degrees Fahrenheit and 3 wandering cats. So wait, what? Okay. Let me look at this. So if I attack the machine, I will only have to kill 3 cats. What? Okay, I'm just confused. That's very odd. That's very, very odd. That's quite odd. Huh. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, because the thing is, I've got other missions here to do as well that I've kept procrastinating. The thing is though, it says it's going to adjust our temperature by 18 degrees, but is that plus 18 degrees or minus 18 degrees? Because if it's plus 18 degrees, then that's really bad, but if it's minus, then actually that's beneficial. It looks like we have a bunch of hay now that I'm seeing. Where is this hay? That's rice. That's potatoes. Where's our hay at? Yeah. We've got like piles of hay here. But here's the thing. I don't want hay there. I want hay here. What the hell? Oh, because this is a growing zone. Yeah, I don't want to feed our people potatoes if I can still feed them hay. That would be much better. Our potatoes. I don't want to feed our animals potatoes if I can feed them hay. That's what I'm trying to say here. Why can I not select this anymore? Okay, there we go. So clear all. Hey. Critical. Yeah, that's really what we should be doing. I don't want to feed our stupid animals our actual human food. That makes no sense. Also, I don't want our smoke leaves being here. That also doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that should not be there. Alright, that's cool. We just got our second area here made. I guess let me place that there. Conversion. It looks like one of our prisoners was just convinced to join our colony's religion, so then I will try to recruit them now. And that reminds me, if I can find Begu, you also need to be converted still after all this time. Yeah, they're going down still. They're down to 35% now, so they're being slowly but surely converted to our glorious RimWorld religion. Ugh. It does feel kind of weird, I don't know, focusing on converting people to your religion in a game. I don't know, it's just kind of... It's not something that is in any video game that I've played thus far, I guess is the point I'm trying to make here. Just a little different. Yeah, we still got our heat wave to deal with. It's interesting how elephants are considered like indoor animals. That makes no sense at all, but I guess that's the case. Which, I mean, I guess human-wise, like, elephants aren't... They're not livestock animals. They're more meant for, like... Although that's the thing. I wouldn't say elephants are either... They're not really meant for, like, companionship either. They're mostly animals that are meant for war, I guess. At least historically speaking. I know nowadays that's not the case, but historically speaking, I feel like elephants were really just used for, like in India and the Middle East, they were used for war purposes. Conversion. So it looks like we also got Weasel to go to our religion, so I'm gonna try to recruit him as well. So then on that note, I'll just have to keep an eye on Begu, because I always don't keep an eye on, because Trumpet here, it takes forever for these to recharge, so it's just not something I tend to focus on. You wish to change your look. Okay, good for you. Go ahead. It looks like we really need more steel and components, which I've kind of said for a while. Psychite binge. Well, good for you. You can go ahead and do that. All right. And honestly, I just realized I've been streaming for quite a while now, so thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna end it here. Honestly, I tried to, or I shouldn't say tried to, I was thinking of playing Total War Warhammer 2 instead of RimWorld tonight, but I ended up just going with RimWorld because RimWorld was easier to get back into and set up than trying to get, you know, Warhammer set up. But in the future, I guess if anyone watches this live stream in a VOD later or whatever, I probably am going to go with Warhammer 2 as a stream next. I don't know if anyone's interested in that, but I'm just putting it out there. So let me know if you're... I don't know, let me know if you'd be interested, and I guess if you'd want me to play a particular faction in that. So just putting that out there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later, Andrew. Thank you especially for watching. I'm glad you've been hanging around a lot. It's cool seeing you around after all these years. So like I said, I'm gonna end it here. Good night and goodbye.